everybody. This is Kelly Cass from the Fuze magazine. I am here with Johannes and John at Louder Than Life in Louisville, Kentucky. How are y'all doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
How are you?
I'm good.
He's lying. He feels awful.
Well, I saw your set earlier today. Of course, the crowd is always amazing at your shows. Everybody feeds off of you. What do you think?
Well, I agree. It was this was actually one of those shows where, you know, when we were done and I get to remove the in-ears and stuff on stage, I was kind of, I'm gonna stay here for 10 seconds longer than I usually do because it sounds pretty cool. And like when you're so into what we're doing, we don't really discriminate our energy output for a small crowd to a big crowd. And also, you know, if it is a club show and stuff, you anyway get very close. You know, you hear them and you see them in a different way than when it's so big. It's just, you know, an ocean of people. So it's always, as it's happening, a big show like this, it's kind of sometimes goes over your head how awesome it actually is.
Yeah.
So you watch pictures afterwards, like, I did that. he was there, you know. But this time I took a little moment, like just feels good.
Now, I've seen you at big festivals like this. I've seen you at a smaller venue in Montgomery, Alabama. You were playing with Wilson.
Oh yeah.
And I really like your smaller shows.
Yes, I do.
Again,
I like both, you know. But it's also like the thing is, I enjoy this. I will enjoy it even more when for every year we play 2 or 3 hours later in the day, which is a good sign. And once we reach when it's dark outside and we can play as long as we want and bring all the bells and whistles, you know, then that would change a lot because this is a little bit of a showcase thing, you know, like hello, we're Avatar 1, 2, 3, 4, thank you, bye. You know, because it's half an hour. It's still lots of fun, you know, but it's just a different thing that from when you really get to, you know, create your atmosphere and, you know, can be more dynamic with a show.
Now, at the first of the year, you started teasing us with some songs off your new album. It seems like every time you release a new song, everybody wants more and more. With this new album, it seems a little harder than your last album. What to you is the difference between this newest album and your last ones?
Biggest difference would be that it's a concept album and telling the story, this fable about this owl who goes to war to stop the sun from rising. So I mean, and being a concept album, every song is put there with more purpose than just, you know, the more conventional thing of being just a great song. So there's more to it in that way when you do it like this. And musically, recording it was very different because with Hail Apocalypse, what's wrong with you?
He's being quiet. He's just watching. I see his eyes.
Well, with Hail Apocalypse, the album before, we recorded that live. How was that for you?
That was, I remember we were in Thailand back then, and yeah.
And how was that for you?
I can't do it.
So that was a very special experience for us to prove to ourselves that, you know, you grow up and watch bands like, I don't know, Led Zeppelin or something like that, and they record live in such limited time, and how did they do that? We could never do that, or maybe we can. Why don't we just try? Like, why don't we just dare to take that step? So we did, but this time we went back to do more a conventional, you know, modern structured recording session.
Yeah.
But still added everything times 1,000, you know, in sense of what we put on there with live choirs and extra instruments and experimenting and using different studios, a castle in Germany, then out in an old 17th or 18th century fortress, the prison rooms in Helsinki, you know, then back out, you know, among a bunch of cows in Lindome where I grew up, and that just made it a more of that kind of beast of an album, just in terms of production and stuff. So that made a huge difference. Now,
to you, where did y'all come up with the concept with your costumes?
Well, this is an Avatar take on Swedish folk costumes.
Okay.
Why am I even here?
John, why are you here?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so nervous.
We.
You have to pipe in.
What's that?
You have to pipe in.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take control.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally remember that time when we came up with the idea for these costumes.
It was Henrik actually.
It was actually Henrik. Okay, now I feel I need to talk a little bit. Yeah. It was Henrik's idea. It's based on Swedish folk costumes, but in the avatar colors. You can see here it's yellow, and you can see here it's red. That's avatar colors. So, but it's based on Swedish folk costumes, like the farmers in the mid 1800s, used to wear for parties and stuff.
No, but Henrik came up with it, but it all goes in line with, again, this theme that we did a fable.
Yeah.
And all the creatures in this fable, all the animals are, Nordic animals that exist, in where we're from.
Yeah.
The owls and the eagles and bears and wolves and whatnot. And so, and also the music had more of a taste of being. You're holding the microphone really great now, Matt. Congratulations.
Microphone holder.
That's your job.
Yeah.
That's your
We're
job.
trying to figure out. It's always new things to figure out with the band and the roles we're all playing in the group. So it was all about connecting everything to the same theme, and that is what the visual side of the band has always been about. Finding a way to visualize the music. And this is an extension of melodies such as, the lead melody of House of Eternal Hunts. That's also from Swedish folk music. So that's the idea.
Yeah, I wondered that. You have several people here wandering around dressed up like you.
Yeah.
They're trying at least, but I've never seen anyone really succeeding.
They try.
We see some close ones today. But but isn't that just awkward? You go to a party and the girl's wearing the same dress as you.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
That would be really awkward.
You planned and been shopping for weeks, and that bitch even has the same earrings.
All right, pipe up, John.
Say again?
What do you think about it when
What?
somebody shows up wearing the same outfit as you?
Never happened. I'm not the famous one.
Who the fuck dresses up as a drummer?
Yeah.
Not
Who
even
cares
Kiss
of me?
fans dresses as a drummer.
We never see the drummer.
Oh, exactly.
They hide.
Yeah. I'm trying to hide here too.
That's why he wears those sweet Ray-Bans.
Yeah, but see, I can see his eyes when he looks straight ahead.
Those eyes of fear.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh yeah, he is terrified.
No, I'm not.
You see?
All right,
Now
now.
he's deaf on that ear. Well, he already was.
All right, even though you don't have your hair hanging down,
Yep.
I want to see the head spin. I want to do it. Do it.
Then you have to
Do
come
it.
to a show.
to a
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I
always
used it
at
all
the,
on
I'm
stage.
always at
Yeah.
the shows.
I used
We're
it all
done
on
now.
stage.
I'm always at the shows.
I used it all
I'm
on stage.
brokenhearted. Brokenhearted. Well, I'll let y'all go because I know y'all are running around. Thank you so much for sitting down, standing up with me today. Usually
Thank
we're
you very
sitting
much.
down.
Yeah.
This is Kelly Cass with the Fuze magazine, and I'm here with Johannes and John from Avatar, even though John does hardly speak.
Mic drop.